What is up, cocksuckers? We're here. The last round. Saffron, Sarkhans, Dragons. I cannot wait to fucking be done with this deck. 4 rounds, 3 losses in a row. My soul has been crushed to tiny little pieces. Tiny little ones. And this fucking hand does not make it better. Let's mulligan. Let's send this back to the Shadow Realm. Not interested. Not fucking interested. This hand, a little better. A little better. It almost makes me think, it almost makes me believe that our deck could be good. And here he is, our champion, our Lord and Savior. Hold on. Hold on. Predator Dragon. Well, unlike, well, this is embarrassing. I forget the name of the guy. Well, unlike the Predator sitting down dude, alright, you're just going on the bottom of the library. So that's what's going to happen. Enough talk about predators. This is a family fucking friendly channel, so any mention of a predator and, I'll fucking ban you all. I'll ban everyone. I've got a hammer right here. We're going to ban. I had to go not be here for 4 minutes, so our opponent's probably also gonna, take a little time to get to this match. Oh man, I'm running out of things to say. This deck has drained every bit of thought from my head. All I can think of right now is like going to a store, purchasing the individual cards for this deck, taking those cards and slowly cutting them to pieces and letting them burn in a hellfire. That's all I can think about. And then never looking at this deck again. Hopefully, my hope is that one of the decks in this series, we're gonna get it, and it's gonna be fan-fucking-tastic. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna feel like a Russian hooker on Christmas. We're gonna be really happy, really excited. But I don't know if that reality is ever going to come. I think, just like that hooker on Christmas, she's not going to come. We're not going to come to a good deck that we can play. So we're going to go ahead and Utopia Sprawl our breeding ground for a red. That's the turn. Island Serum Visions doesn't give me a whole lot of what my opponent could be on. Alright, now our opponent's probably on Mono Blue Living End. Usually the second island's an indicator of that. I'll play Verdant, pass. I'll go get a Stomping Ground in a turn. Yeah, you don't see these three or four, I guess 4 cards together often. I wish I could interview our opponent at this very minute and be like, all right, what deck do you think we're on? I'm pretty sure he would just say, I don't know, but there's an off chance he'd be like, oh yeah, this is oh, I know this one. This is Saffron Sarkhans and Dragons Brew. Yeah, oh yeah. I play against this all the time, every one of the days. So I take it back. He's probably playing the Blood Moon deck, which is, well, it's good because now we can fetch accordingly. Kind of sucks that we didn't do for blue. It also really sucks, and he probably doesn't know this. But if he plays Blood Moon, our Utopia Sprawl is going to fall off of this. So he went bottom with the Seer Visions. I don't want to draw another land, so I'm just going to fetch now. I'm going to fetch for a swamp. Okay, that was a good draw. So now we could just play a mountain. We can play Thunderbreak Region and have it be countered and pass the turn. Well, I guess it'll be remanded, which isn't a real counter spell, so. But it's going to feel real. And here it is, the remand. Right here, right now. Yeah, look at that. I'm a wizard. So, if you like the series, by the way, I really would appreciate it if you give me a like. If you give me a little comment saying, "Hey, boo, I like what you do," and I'll say, "Okay, cool." Not like that, obviously. It's definitely conversation's not going to go down anywhere close to that. If it does, feel free to flag my videos for. Well, I mean, just I'm sure they're already flagged. All right, here's the Thunderbreak region, and here is our opponent's desperate attempt to cope with life, figuring out where he went wrong so that he would be in the same bracket as Saffron's Sarkhans Dragons. I wish that was an alliteration. I mean, what's like an S word? Like salamander? That's not that close to a dragon. Although it is like a lizard, so reptile, Saffron's, Sarkhans, salutaceous salamanders? Maybe salutaceous salamanders close enough to a dragon? Sooty salamander, because they breathe fire, they get a lot of soot on them. Okay, we'll do that. Saffrons, Sarkhans, sooty salamanders. It's a sensationally sensorial deck, and he's going to go for counter draw, which feels right, because if he has Blood Moon, then this is just going to fall off anyways. So that's the point. I guess we can play Wooded Foothills to go try and find double green. Fortunately, we don't have... Yeah, we're going to use our blue fetch, so... That's not happening. Okay, Loot House. Yeah, I'll go find a forest now. This does make us dead to a Through the Breach Emrakul, but we were already dead to that anyways. On the stack, our opponent's probably considering stifling this. Well, if he does, at least we get to get our money back, because Stifle should not be in his deck. Okay, he lets it resolve. It's a bold choice. Not sure if I would have made the same one if I had Stifle in hand, but I guess he's probably worried about Sarkhan the Mad coming down next turn, which is good. It's a pretty common play. Thunderbreak regen into Sarkhan the Mad. I've seen it all the time. All right, Verdant Catacombs. It's a pretty good draw. Now we're going to be able to hardcast Ugin the Spirit Dragon if we ever draw him. Also, if he ever ends up being on our deck. We can either play Predator Dragon, Chris Hansen. That's it. So we can play Chris Hansen Dragon, or we can play Doubling Season. Frankly, the play I want to make is just like conceding and going to bed, but we're already here. We're already playing. You know what? Chris Hansen told me to do it. He told me to take a seat. So let's take a seat. I hope it is Chris Hansen. Otherwise, I'm insulting someone else who's probably pretty mad about that. Yeah, it has to be Chris Hansen. Yeah, because I'm just thinking in my head, oh, it's Chris Hansen. Yeah, the Predator dude. Oh yeah, to catch a Predator. So he goes for counter draw. It's pretty good. I guess it would have been incorrect to Stifle there, because then he wouldn't have had triple blue for Cryptic Command. So this video is now being sponsored by Chris Hansen. I'd like to thank Chris Hansen for catching predators. If you're a predator and you want to be caught, you can visit Chris Hansen's website. I have a coupon. It's 3 to 5 minimum. That's the name of the coupon. 3 to 5 minimum. It'll get you 3 to 5 minimum. And that's a reduced sentence for turning yourself in to Chris Hansen. So yeah, go visit his website. Go check out his product. I hear that he's coming out with a monthly crate coming up soon, where he'll show up to your house once a month and scrub it for any predators that may be lurking around. All right. Well, unfortunately, the spirit of Chrissy H did not give us the ability to draw a threat this turn, so I guess I'll play the land actually. Because they do play Is It Charmed, so I might as well play around what I can. Leave up double green. I'm going to represent Channel. Surprised our opponent hasn't drawn anything to kill us, or like a Blood Moon or anything. This deck's going to have a tough time beating a Blood Moon. It's got a lot of colors, and it's so... I mean, the green is a little forgiving. If we draw Birds of Paradise, we could probably be fine, but yeah. Chris Hansen sponsorship. No. Yeah. Hopefully, you guys know I am just kidding. I clearly don't support predators, because otherwise, why would I tell them to go to Chris Hansen? He's like, who would want to live in a Chris Hansen if you're a predator? I'm just really bored and sad. I'm sad and bored. I'm spored. So, with our sportum, we'll play this dragon. I need to stop. Wow. I'm over tapping, so I can tap better for this card. I'm gonna make sure to keep this blue source tapped. I want to implant into our opponent's head that we don't have negate in our deck, even though we do in our sideboard. Okay, Snapcaster Cryptic. I guess I'll go ahead and play Verdant. Oh, wait, Snapcaster Ring Man. Yeah, that probably makes more sense. No. All right. Like I said, I'm blind. Actually, I don't know. I don't even know if I've said that in this video series yet. I've said it in other ones. It's canon. In my life, it is canon that I can't see shit. So, make sure you're caught up. All right. And with more complicated burn. Ooh, Madcap Experiment, huh? Well, this is going to be easy to beat. All we need to do is top deck our Damnation. Man, this deck actually really... If you just took out, like, a bunch of shitty dragons and put in Damnations, this deck would be a lot better. Alright, finally! Sarkhan the Mad! Holy shit! Oh my god. I can't believe it took this long to draw Sarkhan the Mad. Well, I'm going to go ahead and concede because I'm Sarkhan the Mad. No. In all seriousness, I couldn't possibly be angry. The fact that we won a game against Burn, I told you, I'm satisfied with this. This league is already paid for, even though we have lost $12 and a shit ton of respect. But, this league's paid for. Post board, we're definitely going to bring in negates. Fulminator Mage is really bad. A lot of these cards are really bad. I guess Thoughtseize is probably the other card we want to bring in here. I don't like, in general, as a heuristic, I think it's usually bad to bring in Relic of Progenitors against decks that just play Snapcaster Mage, or any Graveyard Hate against decks that just play Snapcaster Mage. If you have a lot of cards to take out, it's never, terrible, but I would definitely not put it on the list of cards I want to be in my deck. So in this matchup, I actually think this dragon is going to be worse. This dragon we can cast through a Blood Moon pretty easily, so I kind of like that. So I'll go ahead and take these out, just because they're so hard to cast, and I don't want to go through the effort of trying to cast them. Bolt's fine. The rest of these cards are like okay. I think I could probably always just cut Sarkhan the Mad and be satisfied with it. Especially since his minus is kind of bad against Cryptic Command. Alright, so we got one more game. Or maybe two more. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're working against another clock here. The battery life clock. Unfortunately, my computer lags like you wouldn't believe if I have it plugged in while I'm recording. But hey, you know what? You gotta pay the troll tool in order to get into the boys' hole. You know, if you don't watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and you're in the same video with the Chris Hansen stuff, that's really incriminating. Well, just remember our channel is sponsored by Chris Hansen, the one and only, our Lord and Savior. He'll catch anything, including a predator. You know, it's not like it's necessarily like a predator of children either. I mean, I wonder if he catches like natural species predators, like if he'll, what preys on on eagles, whatever preys on an eagle. Well, I guess that's nothing preys on an eagle. That was a stupid thing to say. I don't know where I was going with that. But yeah, I'm sure there's other species in the world of predator. Is a dog a predator? See, I guess it is. It preys on like squirrels and shit. So Chris Hansen's catching some dogs. He's the dog with catcher. I wonder if I can get banned off of YouTube if I have less than 100 subs. Probably. Alright. I'll give you the old Thoughtseize Reno. Yeah, and this is the lag I was warning you guys about, but it's okay. We have... Oh, wow, we only have 14 minutes. Huh. That's right, because we spent the first 4 minutes of the game not being here. Pyromancer, that's an interesting addition to this deck. Is it Charm, Pyromancer, Cryptic? All these cards are pretty good. I think Cryptic Command, I'm not that scared of because I have Negate, I guess. So maybe I just... Am I even scared of Pyromancer? Yeah, it's like the one card in his hand I don't really have an answer to. And I don't have a lot of interaction in my deck, period, so... Unfortunately, I have no way to, abuse what I'm doing here. Next turn I'm going to have 6, 7 mana, so I'm going to need to draw, something spectacular in order to be able to do something with all this mana. I guess it's also kind of an awkward topic talking about Chris Hansen because of they published an announcement. I should say now, despite my foul language and spending a good chunk of this video talking about my Chris Hansen sponsorship, chrishansen.com, by the way, 3 to 5 minimum. I am not supportive of anything Unsleeved Media has said. Or Jeremy, whatever the fuck he calls himself, or anything he's doing, really. I'm also not supportive of predators, not supportive of child molesting. These are things I'll take hard stances on. You can find me by my grave. You can put on my tombstone. Did not support predators, because that's the truth. I cannot. I do not. 100% do not support predators. This is a 100% predator free channel, and we'll stand by that. But honestly, like the policies that he they were just unnecessary. I think. Like I'm not a store owner, so I don't really know. So it's probably not my place to say. And I guess if it does no harm, it's just helping. Uh, families feel safer at stores. Then it's hard for me to be like totally opposed to that idea, to that concept. But from what I can tell, that's not the case. It's not. It's just a problem that didn't exist, now exists, and people have sort of been like feeding into his demands as someone who's a pretty big shit stain on the community. Jeremy, I can't remember his name, Hambley, whatever. See media. So yeah, I'll take a hard stance against him and his predator. Well, I'm not. Yeah. So we'll play Thunderbreak region here. Attack for 1. I'll pass. If he plays Blood Moon, we're in some serious shit. This Thunderbreak region's gonna have to carry like no other dragon, no under Thunderbreak region has ever carried before. Luckily for us, he doesn't have it. Ooh, Sarkhan? He doesn't have Cryptic Mana. Yeah, I kind of want to cast Sarkhan. Oh, I'm an idiot. Last turn I shouldn't have attacked with Arbor Elf. Because I can keep up Negate using this. Okay. Well, I'm just going to attack with Thunderbreak region now. Even though losing the 2 damage... Is that a big deal to the clock? 5 versus 7. It's 3 versus 4, basically. But it can be 5, 7, 7's lethal. So, yeah. We can just attack for 5 here comfortably. And keep up Negate in case he plays Blood Moon. Not that I'm too afraid of Blood Moon in this position, but the thing is that his deck can definitely use Blood Moon and then take tempo advantage with Cryptic Command, and it can make it really hard for us to win. Yeah. Man, I definitely have to say though, this deck, I wish this deck was more fun to play. It's How do I explain? It's kind of like a mid-range deck where you have no interaction. Your threats are pretty weak, and everything is so much harder to do than it is like in the mid range. Like you get, like most mid range decks, you get to play like Tarmogoyfs, you get to play like Sea Trinos, whatever. You get to play good cards, and it's fun playing with those good cards because they're good, because they do what they're gonna do, and they're gonna do it really well. So you feel like you're playing the game at 100%. With this deck, all my cards just feel so bleh. I don't have any other way to like quantify it. It's just like it's really draining to play. It's nothing. The Sarkhan Planeswalkers, they're not really that splashy. They don't do like that many fun things. They're kind of boring, little cut and dry. So yeah, when you play with them, like the most exciting play I could make is like doubling season ult the other Sarkhan, which I did get to do in one of the leagues. I did I recorded before, but the recording was so bad I couldn't play. I did get to do that, and it was kind of fun. So that is fun, but everything else this deck does is horrible. I guess maybe it's closer to like a ramp deck, but the threats are so bad, it's really hard to consider them like ramp threats. To me, like Inferno Titan is a ramp threat. Because when you play Inferno Titan, you win the game. Primeval Titan's a ramp threat, you know. Thragtusk is really good. Like, he's not necessarily a ramp threat because he can play in mid-range decks, but he feels like a ramp threat. He plays a lot like a ramp threat. So our opponent's at 4. He's casting Snapcaster Mage. I assume he's going to go for an Izzet Charm to try and win. And we are going to pick up this game, I'm pretty sure. Unless something goes really horribly wrong, we should be able to get this game. I don't know about the match, though. We're playing pretty far behind here if for the next game being on the draw. But yeah, I would say I would not recommend playing this deck. We'll put it like that. And I'm going to say that not just because the deck is bad, but because the deck is also unfun. So the combination of those two things, just, yeah. So Sarkhan, oh, he actually ulted 6. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Oh, he's attacking us. Okay. Interesting. That makes sense, because his plan here is to, like, just Cryptic Command or whatever. Well, I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to attack him for 5. Attack him for 5. Okay, we'll negate this, and we'll win. And we got to our, you know what? We got to old Sarkhan Volt. I guess I should have done it, but I didn't really want to. All right, I have nothing else to change. We're gonna submit. But yeah, this deck isn't fun to play. It's very draining. Almost, you know, maybe at some point I'm gonna set up like a little meter, put at the end of the video, and I'll like scale 1 to 10. How good was the deck? How much fun was the deck to play? And you know, how much did our sponsor, Chris Hansen, enjoy the deck? Yeah. Is Predator and Predator spelled differently? I guess they probably are. Yeah, I think they are. I mean, they mean 2 different things, I assume. But they both pray. And none of them's P-R-A-Y. Well, we're at game 3 of match 5. Let's see if we can get the consolation prize of not feeling like a total dipshit. Wow, this actually looks like a really good hand. So I'm going to keep it. This might be the best hand we've gotten all day, honestly. So I'm going to start off... kind of want to start off with a Thoughtseize. If he's shocked in that Steam Vents, it's a good chance he has a Bolt, and I really don't want him to Bolt or Mana Dork. So we'll go get a Blood Crypt. Actually, I'll go get an Overgrown Tomb. Despite us having Sarkhan, I want to play our 2 Dorks next turn, so... And of course I could go get a, like, basic Forest, but then I'm not casting Thoughtseize, so what's the point? Yeah, I love the art for this promo of Birds of Paradise. I know I've talked earlier in this video series about how much I don't give a shit about art, but look at this. Its eyes glow yellow. Is that flavor text? The gods used their feathers to paint all the colors of the world. Aw, look at that. That's beautiful. All right. That's gonna do it. You know, that's all I need. It's the most beautiful flavor text ever. The gods used their feathers to paint the colors of the world. Oh. All right. Well, let's see what colors we can paint out of our opponent's hand. Um, Hopefully, it's going to be a canvas of victory for us, but most likely it's going to be a canvas of defeat. I guess Opt is the other card. Well, he did have Bolt, so that wasn't crazy. Look at this hand. Look at all these cards. Okay. Well, we can't beat Madcap Experiment, so that's a great card to bin. His hand is going to line up very well against ours. Actually, I guess. I don't know. Some of it's pretty bad. He's got Remand, so here's what I want to do. I want to try and see if we can bait out that Remand. Let's go cast a bird. Our promo bird. Look at that. It's beautiful. What's the flavor text of this one? It is, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. It's a little cut and dry for my taste. I feel like Planeswalkers have missed out by not having flavor text. Well, actually, that's a lie. They do have flavor text. It's the, his flavor text is -6. I'll go play the other. Yeah, I don't want the opponent to get a choice of what he gets to kill. So here, like, I'm just gonna put out 2 birds, and he can remand this one if he so chooses, but he probably shouldn't. I guess it's pretty bad. All right, you just bolted the other one, which is much better play. But yeah, not that's a ooh. Hold on, I'm gonna cut my ill-conceived sentence right short, quick there. Yeah, we'll Thoughtseize him. His hand is pretty good. Remand, Cryptic Command. Okay, well, I'm going to take Click. Yeah. Click threatens to deal the most damage to us, and even though the remands are going to be annoying to fight through, and the Cryptic Command will eventually be annoying to fight through, taking any one of those doesn't really do much. So he's going to consider cycling a remand here. I don't know if I hate that play, honestly. Okay. Well, I got nothing else to say. If we're lucky, he maybe tries to tap out for like a Blood Moon on his turn, if he draws one. And then we might be able to resolve something good. So he has Remand in hand. Drawing Birds of Paradise does give us the option to not get Time Walked, so we at least get to make a play this turn. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to cast Birds. And if you couldn't tell, I actually did unplug my computer real quick, just for this last game, just to hopefully reduce down the lag. It's not working. Well, it's working on the lag, but it's not working for making it so my computer doesn't die. We're at 10%. All right, this game looks like it's about 10% over, or 10% until it is over. I know what I said. I know what I meant. Don't tell me. Ugh. Man, Saffron, you're an evil man. Constructing a deck like this. Evil, evil man. Saffron Olive sits in his ivory tower, waiting for little boys and girls to come up, take one of his little itty bitty little decks and play them. He gives them a single warning. If you play this deck and it has red, you'll be playing it until you're dead. And he cackled. With, can't do the Saffron Olive laugh, but he cackles. Those children, they innocently run away, thinking, oh, what could that old man really have to say? Then they go online to their Magic the Gathering and see that these decks are about to give them a lathering of pure, unadulterated unenjoyment. All right, I better hurry up. I'm gonna start just jamming spells because I gotta get rid of these remands somehow. He's got two of them we gotta fight through, so we'll keep doing it. Wow, 16 minutes. All right. I already sent us that one. Okay, so Cryptic Command, Young Peas, Young Piece of this. Okay, well, I want to bolt that. Play this tapped. Replay Thunderbreak. Okay, there it is. It's back in the hand. Little boys and girls, they did not know what Saffrons, Sarkhans, suited salamanders would do to them. That didn't rhyme, but that's fine. Because we had the alliteration in there. One literary device per sentence. One literary device, no more, no less. Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. All right. So he is doing a tap. He's doing a tap. I'm not going to cast a spell into a Cryptic Command. Because, well, I mean, this is pretty fucking stupid. Actually, maybe I should. I don't know. He clearly has Blood Moon, so... And I don't really know how long I can, like, wait him out. Because he has, like, better cards than me, so... Yeah, I changed my mind. I'm just gonna... Yeah, whatever. We'll cast Thunderbreak. It's not even that good of a card. And I don't foresee getting up to 9 mana. We're at 6, 7... Yeah, I don't consider... I don't think we can get up to 9 mana anytime soon. So, just cast my boy. Modes... Counter... I'm going to err on the side of truth and... Uh-oh. 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 Alright, it is counter draw. Alright. Our computer has done in anger, so now we really need to find that power source. There's Blood Moon. No, it's the Young Pyromancer. Okay, well, it's almost a Blood Moon. Come on. Come on, little guy. Come on, little boogie. Little Magic the Gathering online doggy. Okay. He's at 12. All right. Sure. This is a risky play, but we're in the final stages of this game, and I want to make some risky moves. It is important to note he went top bottom, so I assume there's like a lot of cards he could top here, so it's hard to narrow them down. All right, I'm gonna do a classic Dilly G10 move, and you know what? No, I can't. I can't leave you guys hanging here. I'm doing a danger. All right, because you might get to witness. Oh my god. All right, notice to self. We're charge computer more. But yeah. How much do we got? We have 6% left. Oh no! Oh no! Alright. Well, the third remand probably is gonna do it for this game. If we get down to 3% battery life, maybe I'll have to call it quits. Double peasy? Uh-oh. That's gonna give me the squeezies. Oh. Hello. Hello, little guy. What are you doing here? Now, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no. Are you serious? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. Oh. Man. That's the saddest thing I've ever done seen. Alright, whatever. Man. Just one man off of getting the combo here. Alright, well I guess it didn't matter. Nothing really matters. Anyone can see. Nothing really matters to me. Aw, I know, computer. It's okay. It'll be over soon. It'll be over soon. Mama. Ooh. Oh, I didn't mean to make you cry. Oh, I'm crying. I'm crying, boys. I'm crying. Oh. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter if we're at 1 or 3. No blocks. No blocks. No, just try and kill me. Just try and stop me. I'm unkillable. I'm unkillable. I am mortal. Alright. We have been slain. I get to plug my computer back in now. Oh! What do I even say? What is there to say? I've said it all. If you'd like to support Chris Hansen, please visit his website. It's coupon code is still 3 to 5 minimum. If you'd like to support me, all you have to do is subscribe. That's it. Well, you also have to comment and like and donate to my my PayPal. Just give me money. I'll beg for you. I'll beg. And yeah, don't ever play this deck. Please do yourself a favor. Save yourself the time. Save yourself the money. Save yourself the anguish. I'm a broken soul now. I'm gonna go wither away in the slumbers of nighttime. And yeah, that's it. Can't wait to do the next Saffron Sheriff. The final result of this deck, final verdict. This deck has been busted. Put this deck in jail. Never bring it out again. This was a busted Saffron Sheriff brew with Saffron, Sarkhans, Dragons, Saffrons, Sarkhans, Sooty Salamanders, whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm calling it, in case it ever comes up again. See you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, please. Bye-bye.